All right, I think it's going to just be a few more minutes. There may have been a misunderstanding by one of the jurors this morning about start time. I'm not quite sure why, but it sounds like that might have been what happened. So anyway, she's almost here. So we'll get started as soon as she's in the jury room. Well, in the courtroom. So we'll just sit tight until then. We've got all the jurors. So yeah, we're ready. We have Mr. Copeland outside. Do you want to just go ahead and bring him in? Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that y'all enjoyed your break. Got everybody in school ensconced safely. And for those of you who are doing that and otherwise just enjoyed some time off, we're going to get back to business this morning. If you'll recall, we are in the middle of or towards the end of maybe Mr. Copeland's examination by the state, and Ms. Hilton, you can go ahead with that, and fingers crossed we have all of our sound issues
these. Put it on.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying there though. It just
just be whether or not the sound is connected correctly. No, she'll work. She'll work.
I'm need something in my
For the record, we're going to start at 3:35:04.
All right.
I'm just sitting thinking like, man, everybody see this. Everybody gonna see what? They gonna see it.
Where are the old headphones? Do we know what happened to the old headphones?
No idea.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Can somebody try to track down the old headphones?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see if it works. Starting at 3:35:10. Starting at 3:35:10.
They're gonna see it with you standing next to them, or you're gonna see it when you're away from them. Either way it goes, they're gonna see it.
As a matter of fact, you know what?
Why they care?
You took a jailhouse picture with fucking little Tick. Okay? And I know with Tick. Take a jailhouse picture with Tick. Oh shit. I saw the fucking photo of Tick in the fucking jailhouse and you behind him, and the reason why, because I'm the motherfucker who wrote the basketball player's case. You didn't see no picture with me in no jailhouse with Tick. Sure. I'm looking at it again. Sure. Soon as I look at it, that's Killer Cole. You wrong. Sure. Let me bring the DA down in this motherfucker right now. You don't want me to bring that motherfucker to the game, because guess what? All he do is game shit. So he wants to go to the with Tick. Shit. Okay, Gabe just called me too. Shit. I didn't even answer the phone. You didn't see me in no picture with Tick. I'm telling you this myself. You know what you saw, I'm telling you what you didn't see. What I saw. You didn't look at it again. Shit. Let me tell you something. Man, the reason why I saw these is not to go to the real shit, but to see fucking images. Okay? And I'm here to tell you, I saw your face and his face. I said, what the fuck them two dogs hanging out with each other? In jail. Yes. Man, Tick ain't never been in the dome together in jail. This what I'm trying to tell you. And where were y'all at? Man, Tick never been locked up in jail. Where were y'all at? Y'all took a picture together. You keep calling we took a picture together. We took a picture a long time ago. Man, Tick ain't took no long time ago. Man, Tick ain't took no picture. But you gotta answer my question. What a long time ago? Not this year. Not this year. Last year? I'm saying, we took pictures on the street, not in no jail. I mean, now he's not on the street. Let me see. Dude, he was locked up for that armed robbery. Before he went to jail for that armed robbery, man, he was like, when he got out that armed robbery, man, you wouldn't see him on no more picture. None. You haven't seen me and Tick on a picture together in jail. Period. You know, I ain't gotta look at that picture again. Somebody might look like me. You didn't see me in the picture with him. Let me tell you, there's like a whole lot of people's faces. I got etched in my head, because I know it's all I'm going to get mine. I'm going to leave a whole lot of motherfuckers. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, when I hit 55 and I'm out this bitch, your face will be eliminated, but I will still maintain your image. Just in case I see your ass walking up the street. What I'm trying to tell you now is, because this 6 months of frustration, a 55-year-old old motherfucker may decide to cave your skull in. For wasting everybody's time. We could have ended this shit a long time ago and saved everybody a whole lot of stuff. You're not listening, man. Y'all ain't in the struggle, I mean. Y'all ain't got own struggle, but listen, man, I got all the blood on me.
You already do. No, but you got the ear. You got the ear, son.
Y'all did it. Now, all the blood, like, it gonna bring me all the way. Man,
This is what I said to you just earlier. If you go to prison, Nut was a high-ranking member of the Blood. There is no jail that don't know about it. So either way it
Resume at 3:39.
It goes like this now. They worry about their lady. Well, they gonna be worrying about. You see how many people worry about me now with this murder? You see, everybody worry about this and this murder. People still call my pictures. Why you say why I see you know you don't kill me? Come on, man. Because you haven't told anybody else what you get wrong. You haven't started with this is the mouth of the street right here. When people watch it, hit the news, this man had nothing to do with it. 11 police locked up these four motherfuckers for his murder. Then everybody like, oh shit, man, what are you doing? You know what they done for? So what?
You slid.
Nah, I ain't with them. They're my brothers. Hey, who? That's what they gonna say.
Okay, but it ain't you. Either way it goes, you should have killed that story when the shit happened. You let that fester. We can't change what the street already know. You done rolled with it for 6 months. How can you get mad now?
It ain't, but y'all ain't in it.
Everything working on that video? Okay.
You telling me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
It just blinked out.
okay. Well, that was just it's on.
Resume at 3:37.
Anyway, those them already knew. Like, them before right there, they not gonna tell. I don't know about too much, but them niggas not gonna tell. That's why they not standing. You know what I'm saying? I understand right around enjoying and stuff, but I think gonna make a way. They be like, what he told them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and once again,
This is what you got to worry about. That's you. That's everybody that you got to worry about. Which one you got? Exactly. That's my point. That's right. So why the fuck are you worried about these motherfuckers? Exactly. So why are you standing telling me what they gonna say when they get their discovery back or whatever? It's just fuck them. These are the two people you need to be worried about, right there. Or two groups you need to be worried about.
I am.
Because
I'm telling y'all.
although they can make you disappear in another way, this gonna get you disappeared in another way. So either way it goes, you're back into you done put yourself in a bad spot. That's all it is. And the only way you can get it out, or how you decide to work it out, is on you. We can't make you do anything. We can't make the streets not say things, stuff happen.
Thug did it, put me in a bad spot.
You left. You a puppet? You a puppet?
Yeah.
You the
I don't get famous, man. I mean, I really want to
Guess what?
Guess what? He make a difference. Because he put your name with nothing. Because everybody's up and down. Everybody's hating you. And these motherfuckers walk around like, oh, that's Woody, that's him. They got out of there. Them motherfuckers still walking around you know, I ain't judging that, but how you know it happens? Bro, the people who I'm real cool with, close to, don't even talk to them, or they talking to seven them. I mean, this nigga said in turn, my own people away from me. Because you allow them. And here's your thing, though. You allowing other men to define you. When you allow other men to define you, that makes you the bitch.
Pause at 3:42:49. Resume at 3:43:09.
Man, I mean, but like you don't show it. You don't show it. Because I'm just thinking about long run. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing that go to jail. And now that I'm in a situation I'm going to jail. And I mean, and then they keep coming back on them. Everything right now that y'all pushing me about is stuff they doing. But now that you put that out there, you give us the opportunity.
With this,
To that.
it ain't even nothing to question you about this. We got video.
I know that.
There's nothing even to talk about.
I know. But I would never had it if it was, you know, I put myself. You would never have that if you would have said what the business was in the beginning and all this other shit would have
January 10th.
since January 10th. But this probably wouldn't even exist. You would have told us what the fuck was first asked me. You know, I wanted to say something, but I just like.
You know what it is?
It wasn't that good. If I would already know say that period, I mean, I was just. So then, if you are already speaking the real, continue to speak the real. I will. What you want to know? Whatever you say, something you want to tell me, but you don't want to say. About what? I don't know what you're talking. This is what you just said. Huh? Did he not just say?
You said what you want to say, but and then
I don't know. I'm okay. Now, excuse me now, man.
I want you to relax and think about what you're saying and everything that you got facing you. That's what I want. I don't want you to be scared or anything like that.
You can't stop thinking about it, man. I mean, you can't stop thinking about what I made these dumb mistakes. I mean, it was, like you said, one of these probably did shit me up. I mean, cause it was like I was keeping the gun there. Then he was standing in there, like, I don't know why he didn't just get it and go on by the did. It was like he gave me the money right here and there. He just take it back and bring me the money back. I mean, I was.
Who can you trust?
Who can you fucking trust?
What friends do you have left?
It ain't about them. You know what I mean? It's just you trust.
For 20, 50,000, 25 apiece, your two childhood friends might think twice about you.
I don't even think they'll do it, but my friends do it on the screen.
With that being said, why are you being so loyal to them?
I just told y'all what it is. And I'm looking at it, and I'm asking you this because you came right on out, and you said it without a hesitation. And I just want you to continue. Okay? Keep it real, keep it real. You came out with no hesitation and said, Shannon is the one who put Peanut down. You said that without hesitation. Yes? Is that because you assuming he's the one? Shannon him on? No, sure. Okay. How do you know that? D told you all that because D was riding with him. No, it was Doo-Wop. Shannon, Jack was riding. Jack was riding. Shannon. I don't know what seat Shannon loved in. I didn't know he said Jack was riding and Shannon was showing the chopper and Nug was showing the handgun. Which handgun was Nug shooting? You don't know? You know what kind of caliber it was? I did. I know you don't want to hear me. I just want to hear about it. I was like, damn, bro, what the hell? But I don't think I did ever. I didn't have that shit down. That nigga ain't the bomb. Know what I mean? The nigga Cal is. That was the song. I was like, and then I can remember, like, the stuff Nut used to be saying. I mean, like, Nut put up at the camera house, and he tried to talk to me. You feel me? I did one, I cracked one. He like, damn, blood. I ain't blood, bro. Know what I mean? Damn. I mean, so I pulled over. When I pulled over, I got caught in that big booty talking. I mean, I jacked him up. Boom. Shannon right there. Shannon walked right past. Looked at him like, you know what I mean? And he was just like, man, what's up with you and Kel? Like, man, they him too, but I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I mean? So we were talking. We got there talking. Like, I'm hot at me. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know what's up. You know what I mean? This and that. That's what Nut said. Yeah. So when me and Kel seen each other game, Kel was like, well, he gonna see what Thug got to say. So I called Thug on FaceTime for Kel. And Kel like, ain't that shit go till you pay for my window. I mean, Kel yeah. Thug like, Kel like, what? Pay for your window? So he look at me like, I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's on y'all. I'm out of there, bro. I mean, it's like, man, get that on the phone. You did. They were Kel was saying. They find on the phone, Thug. I mean, so Thug FaceTime back, like, what that nigga? I'm like, he's still right here. He's like, what he driving? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I seen what he driving. I ain't want nothing to. These niggas already out of town. I'm still here. Somebody do something, they gonna think I did. I don't know what he driving. He's like, I ain't found what he driving. Hurry up. Hung up the phone. So I get back and call the insurance. We leave. So Kel don't follow this. They behind me. So we get on the spread with Kel and keep straight. I mean, then next thing you know, that was Sunday night. Monday, Doug came back. They went to Kush. And then when the fight went down. I mean, so, but when Nut got killed, the dude telling me the story, he's like, shit. But they were talking about it, you know what I mean? But I ain't never heard Shane talk about it. I heard none talking left about it. I mean, what he said, like, man, fuck that bitch. I mean, so I laughed. Then I heard Thug Push talking about it. She talking about a lot. I mean, what she say? She just, that's the max girl. Yeah. She just talking about, like, yeah, fuck that nigga. Something about I pay my brother. I mean, do you know exactly where Gar got locked up at? On Cleveland Avenue. He was on Cleveland Avenue? Yeah, the police busting the window out. They was in him car. They recorded him. About how long ago was this? It was this year? Yeah. They was in the car on Cleveland Avenue. You know what kind of car he was in? You remember McCord killed the girl from Canvas. Killed Squirt. Yeah. You remember Squirt's name? That's the girl. Yeah, you remember her name? Mm-hmm. She got baby by her sister. So whatever her name, whatever. So Bard is related to the girl that Corey killed. No, he got a baby by her sister. And she the one that got him locked up. And he in Rice Street right now. Yeah. He got a warrant for the county, I think, probation. He light skin, dark skin, what is it like? He light skin. I mean, like white light, like light skin? Nah, but he called it. You know, I never read it, not light skin. I'm gonna try. All right. What was some of his things you want to contact him?
Take your phone, G.
Correct. So we're gonna have
For the night, you gotta stay at the jail. You gotta go to Fulton County. But we're trying to get you up out of there in the morning.
Is there any time we gotta try to get my bond?
You're not gonna get no bond. I ain't gonna tell y'all no dream, bro.
I'm saying, y'all can't go talk to the other give me go house arrest or something, man?
We're not gonna do that.
Because of the gang charge. I'm saying, y'all try to, why y'all give me a gang charge?
We're gang investigators. This is a gang case. You are a gang member.
I wasn't, it isn't like I was going to retaliate or I was doing stuff.
Listen, you are at the top. You are the primary reason that all this shit, you are.
Thug is,
He goes there too. It goes like this. If we were making a chart, it'll go Thug, you, and all your homies, and then it'll be like Nut, Chill, all this A gang, all them If gang, whatever. And y'all are going back and forth. That's how it looks. You say you ain't retaliated. Just because you physically ain't retaliated don't mean your friends ain't physically retaliated. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead.
If you be not about me.
I believe that. But it's in the name of you.
Yeah,
at this point.
It just named me because I was collecting the money and all this. I mean, all this it just comes from Thug. Like, it came from him.
But do you understand what we saying? You allowed this man to use your name. That's just like saying, I killed Trayvon Martin. Or somebody said, well, Dennis killed Trayvon Martin. I didn't kill Trayvon Martin. So you ain't going to say, I killed Trayvon Martin. You get what I'm saying?
So is that going to try to help me get out of jail?
Yes. Well, not necessarily get out, but it's going to be some writing going on, yes. We got to verify everything you just said. There's nothing you just told us that we could walk off this door and go get warrants to do. Nothing.
Oh, I just told y'all who shot the man.
That don't mean nothing. You still got to verify.
I told y'all
What if you said he shot a gun and he was involved in it? People lie. You didn't lie.
I didn't lie. I
didn't say you lied this time, but
I didn't just tell y'all.
You did exactly. You tell us half of the truth.
I told y'all the whole thing.
The thing of it is that you don't know what we already know. Just because we ain't said that to you don't mean we don't know certain stuff. What do you think we do all day? This is our job.
So y'all find out I ain't lying then with.
See what happens. You probably have to come in here again and have another talk. Just what I want you to grab your mind around is you gotta go home today, bro. Alright?
Man,
Okay? That's the point I'm thinking. I'm thinking you can say bring down the house.
Okay, son, right thing that I say every day again.
I want this is what while you got time to really sit down and think, I want you to think about everything you can think of. Anything that you can think of, anything that you're involved in, anything that Shannon, the Mikion Thug, and whoever else that you know is involved in within all this grand scheme of things so we can do our job. That's what I want. You talk about getting your girl out the way, getting you out the way. That's gonna come with that's coming with something. We can't just make moves like, hey, go get this girl and take her to the Holiday Inn and Express. Like, we ain't got money like that. But it's called protective custody. Yes. They can give you move you somewhere else. You have to leave Atlanta. At this point, why is that such a bad idea?
Why was it such a bad idea?
To leave Atlanta. Why are you so scared to leave? I know this all you know, but there's more to life than the shit that you involved in, dude. You gotta walk around with a bag with an assault rifle. That ain't life. You trapped in a war zone. You at war with your own friends, though. You can't even get in the car with me because you're scared I'm gonna knock your head off. What type of shit is that? How can you sleep? You see what I'm saying? Shannon and D gonna end up killing you, dude.
Yes. You may.
Can I walk out? Right here.
Step out. Mr. Short, you can just go ahead and repeat that.
Your Honor, we are in court playing what's supposed to be the redacted version of Mr. Copeland's June 10th, 2015 interview at approximately 3:55, say 45. It was just played in court. Investigator Dennis speaking to Mr. Copeland and essentially saying that Lil D and Shannon are the ones that are going to kill Mr. Copeland in the future. That according to my notes, that was not supposed to be played in front of the jury. The state was to redact certain portions of this transcript as was litigated a couple weeks ago, and the state assured us that they were going to stop at the appropriate times and pause at the appropriate times. That was not done, and it is a statement about it's prejudicial, it's bad character, it's a statement about my client's future dangerousness that the jury has been exposed to. And at this point, I am moving for a mistrial on behalf of Mr. Stillwell.
I'll hear from the state.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have here, when we went over the redactions, the portions that the state was supposed to redact. And what I have here from this chart, Your Honor, is page 396, line 21, which begins with, I heard Shannon and D was shooting at niggas on Simpson Road. And I have that we were going to be redacting from 396, line 21, through 397, line 11. And that is the portion that we had just paused on before the objection was launched. So the portion that Mr. Shard is discussing was not, at least in the notes that I have, the portion that the state was supposed to redact, Your Honor. So we would ask for a denial of any mistrial at this juncture, given the notes that I have. And I also sent this over, the highlighter redactions, to defense counsel to confirm that the portions highlighted are the portions that need to be redacted. And no one brought up to my attention at all that I missed a particular highlight. So we would ask that it be denied.
And do you believe that you missed a highlight, or do you believe that what you highlighted is correct?
What I highlighted is correct.
All right, I'm going to take a brief recess and look back at all of my notes from them. All right, having reviewed my notes and okay, having reviewed my notes in, okay, you tell me when you're ready. All right, having reviewed my notes and Ms. Pursfield having reviewed her notes, they both reflect the same thing, which is the last thing that we all discussed was, and I don't have the timestamp, but I have the transcript page number, was transcript page number 389. And I made a ruling on that. And then we moved to the February 21st transcript. So it appears that y'all already had some sort of an agreement, and so we didn't have to discuss it, but Ms. Winfrey is that's what she was doing just now, is reviewing the transcript so we can see what, if anything, got said about that. So we're just going to do that right here, and we'll see what that reveals, if anything.
Mic check.
In ensuring my candor with the court, have you received my email?
No.
Oh, okay. Ms. Pursfield, you haven't received an email from me? Ms. Hilton, did you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
maybe hit resend.
I'm showing it was sent at 10:04. But if no one's received it, that can't be right. But it's looking good on my end. Okay. Well, you want me to read the email? I can't. I've checked my notes.
Yes.
And so there, and this is just one part of my notes, but I want to be clear with everyone. 396 line 21 is the beginning of a redaction. This statement that I objected to was on 396 line 19. So there's a distinct possibility. Of course, I don't believe that that's an appropriate thing for the detective to say, but there's a distinct possibility that I misstated the time that the redaction was supposed to start as 21 as opposed to 19, and that may have just it's likely that was an error on my end. So I just wanted to be clear to the court on that.
All right. Well, that may be, but it appears to me that maybe this was something, from my notes at least, that the state and the defense had come to agreement on, and
Right.
not anything that the court was having to make a ruling on.
Right.
But in any event, if in further reflection, your notes of whatever y'all agreed to redaction wise would not have captured his question, is that what you're saying?
It would have been the agreed upon redaction as I have it is just after that. And I believe that's what Ms. Hilton was saying. Of course, I'm of the opinion that that was not an appropriate thing for the jury to hear, but I also recognize that I likely did not articulate that previously. I would ask for a curative instruction, just that the jury is not supposed to consider what was last said by the detective.
Okay. I'm happy to give some sort of a curative instruction. I think it's fairly obvious that this is pressure tactics and persuasive tactics and what have you on the part of the detective doing the interviewing, and not any kind of crystal ball that he has into the future stating any kind of facts. I don't actually think it's particularly damaging, but I understand. And so what language would you like for me to instruct them in?
I would ask that you instruct the jurors that they are not to consider the last statement made by the detective on the videotape before we broke.
As fact or whatsoever, or you want me to say any suggestion made in the last statement, or just
that any suggestion made?
Okay.
They're not to consider any suggestion made by Investigator Dennis on that videotape just before we broke.
All right. Any comment by the state?
Your Honor, we would object to a curative instruction. The entire passage of what Detective Dennis said, starting at line 10 through line 20, would put in context what the court just said. He starts off, "To leave Atlanta, why are you so scared to leave this all? I know this is all you know, but there's more to life than the shit that you're involved in, dude. You gotta walk around with a bag with an assault rifle. That ain't life. You're trapped in a war zone. You're at war with your own friends, though. You can't even get in the car with me because you're still indiscernible. What type of shit is that? How can you sleep? You see what I'm saying? Shannon D gonna end up killing you, dude. Like, I don't think.
Yeah, that's the part he's bothered about. The very last part about Shannon and D gonna kill you. Doesn't seem like the kind of curative instruction the state ought to be objecting to.
So, So, Your Honor,
Yes. Would you like to make a suggestion as to how to craft the curative instruction?
no, Your Honor, we just want to make sure that what is disregarded is the last sentence, nothing before the last sentence. Because we stopped it there, then we asked for, then there was a break. So the last portion, which would be, you see what I'm saying, Shannon D gonna end up killing you, dude. This is to disregard that Shannon D's gonna end up killing you by the detective.
So you want it to be more specific? Do you want me to say something like, you're not to consider a suggestion made in the last question by Detective Dennis about anything that Mr. Stillwell might hypothetically do? Or no?
No, I think that would be drawing more attention to it.
Okay.
I think if we just say the last sentence or the last statement made by Investigator Dennis, the jurors are not to concern themselves with that statement.
All right, you're not to concern yourselves with any suggestion made in the last question by Detective Dennis. All right. Anything more from the state on that?
My only concern around is that it's taking out the entire portion of that, because the last thing they heard is Detective Dennis before I pause. So they may think they can disregard all of it except for the last.
Well, you know what? It's just the question anyway. So that's the instruction I'm going to give. Mr. Steele.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Your Honor, I just want to again put my objection. I didn't want the recording any recording to be played the way it's been played over our objection for this reason. And I don't know why anything that Detective Dennis said about, I don't know why you want to leave Atlanta and carry an assault rifle, that shouldn't come into evidence before this jury. So my position has always been the state has to ask a question. If they're going to impeach Mr. Copeland, then they can play the excerpt. But I just don't want it to sound like it was waived by some agreement. I never entered that agreement. I understand the Harvey rule. I'm not going back on anything I've said. But my objection is that it should never have been done in this manner. And we're just watching videos for a day plus. So my objection is that the state should never have played that portion at all from all the lines, 10 through 19.
Okay, because your objection is to the methodology in which they're conducting the impeachment.
Yeah, there's two. That wasn't impeachment. Detective Dennis' statements.
All right. Well, we had an opportunity to go line by line through every one of these statements and make more specific objections to questions or answers, and that was not raised with this court. So that is waived. With regard to whether you had an objection to the methodology of presenting the statement in full, that is a separate issue. And frankly, given that Mr. Copeland disavowed everything that happened in any of them, you know, I would have overruled that objection anyway. But, all right. Anything else for the record?
I don't believe I waived anything by my objection to the wholesale playing of the recording.
No, I don't think you waived that objection. I think you have waived an objection you might have had to this particular question by Detective Dennis, because we had an opportunity to make kind of very targeted, specific line-by-line objections to the things that were going to be heard in the playing of the recording.
I hope that if another court looks at it, that they will see my objection as being to anything that the state does not ask a certain question for.
All right.
So I believe it's encompassed.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's get Mr. Copeland back in. Hang on, actually, just so do you know where we're going from here? Is there any dispute as to, since it seems that the rest of this interview, y'all did not put before the court to make specific objection rulings, you came to some sort of understanding about what was going to be played. So do we need to clarify anything about what's getting played next?
Not from the state. I have everything that we agreed to. It's been highlighted, sent over to defense. I haven't heard anything
All right.
inconsistent with
The mic that you're pressing right now,
Sorry, Your
is
Honor.
not anything we're using. That is in case the sound system goes out. Your mic's still that one that's attached to the. Well, I'm not hearing it from that anyway. Go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor. From the state's position, we believe that we've covered all of the redactions. This is what I forwarded to defense to make sure that I was correct with my redactions, and we didn't hear anything otherwise. So I believe.
Well, and as it turns out, that one was, you were correct that the redactions y'all had talked about were the redaction you highlighted, at least for that one. But anybody want to triple check before we press play again?
So am I correct that we're picking up now at 397, line 12?
All right, let's get Mr. Copeland in.
Your Honor,
Not yet. Yes.
since there's a curve instruction before the next question's posed, there has to be the renewal of the mistrial motion. Can we do that now and preserve it for any appellate review?
For clarity's sake, Mr. Shard, are you still making a mistrial motion? Because you seem to have said that, clarify that for me. Or have you withdrawn that?
I am making one, but I also acknowledge what I've said to the court.
Okay. All right. So that is denied. I will give a curative instruction, and yes, it's preserved.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Now let's get Mr. Copeland and the jury. Bathroom break. Took one during that break, right? So we don't need one in 10 minutes. Okay. I just didn't know what I was supposed to do with it.
All right, for the jury.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to instruct you that you are not to concern yourselves with any suggestion made in the last question by Detective Dennis. Go ahead, Ms. Hilton.
This stuff, where would I go? Meaning?
And nobody knows he's going.
So what's at the studio?
They're guns.
So what are you talking about getting rid of them?
They get rid of the guns that they using. They're not keeping those guns.
So they trade them, they sell them.
Like they take them far out, break them down. I don't know what he's doing with it. But he making sure that it's on my side. But the only person that knew where the gun is going was me.
Why he the only one that knows?
Cause put him in his position.
He trusts him.
Yep, and he told him to get rid of him.
What is
Pause at 3:57:03.
It's how detectives put you on ice and let you marinate. To just leave you off in that room by yourself.
Ms.
Is there a
Chaplin,
question
can
on
you
the
stop
floor?
tapping, please?
Is there a question, Judge?
Yes. What?
Is there a question on the floor?
No, she's trying to queue up the next part of the tape.
We're resuming at 3:59:47.
Oh, yeah, all the information, man. It ain't been working. Yeah, but shit in jail.
You ain't, bro.
Yeah, I got somewhere to run to hide
At
it.
the end of the day, Woody, you gotta understand that your hands ain't clean. Not only do you have this case, right? Technically, you have another gun charge possibly coming with the gun that was at the house. And you got another possibly possessed of stolen property case coming. So you got 3 cases technically.
Help me, man.
Crazy how when you steady piling shit on.
I'm telling y'all what's going on. I'm like,
After the fact. You ain't telling us before the fact. You telling us once you got jammed up. If you was trying to really help, you would have told us this 6 months ago.
hey, y'all really ain't.
We did what?
Y'all ain't like. I'm thinking if I tell y'all ain't gonna protect me or help me, man, like that.
What did I say to you about when you came back in January 3rd?
What you tell me?
Why you don't move away? What you tell me? You don't think that helping me though. That is helping you.
Y'all let me move. What I say? I said, what I know, man. What's going
It's
on?
all protective custody.
You didn't say that. You just.
I said, what you said, if you want to know why it ended at that? Because you said, my mom said, I was born in Atlanta, I was raised in Atlanta, I'm going to die in Atlanta. I ain't ready. They going to have to kill me in these Atlanta streets. Did you not say that? You remember saying that?
I ain't say.
You said it somewhere like that, correct? So I took that as, it ain't even no point in trying to get you somewhere to go because.
Yeah, like, I ain't did that, so. I mean, I ain't got nothing to worry about, like right now, I still ain't did that, but I got a lot of shit to worry about, like, I ain't did that involved with what y'all pushing me about, but besides this right here, but
You are all the way with the stuff we asked you about. They connected to you, which makes you connected to it.
I'm not.
Your gun that's in your possession, this gun, was purchased. Quindarius Jackson got the paperwork for it, right? He has a gun in his possession that was used to shoot Lucci Mama. You see what I'm saying? You see how the dots connect?
I don't know if y'all got that gun with me.
No, I'm not saying that at all. But the moral of the story is, he's a gang member in the same gang with you, y'all friends. It's all tied in together. It's not like a standalone case. It's not a standalone case, it's all together. So therefore, it's like to sit back and say, I ain't did nothing, I ain't did this, I ain't did that. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Okay, I haven't retaliated. I haven't tried to retaliate and none of that. I'm not gonna really protect myself.
Whatever.
I mean,
Listen, I had that question.
hey, you know what? I'm sitting right here because, okay, these guns. I mean, I'm not sitting here because I'm just trying to hurt nobody. I'm protecting myself, man. Like, and then, the police never told me, I ain't never tried. I would just stay low key, man. I would just, but
You ain't gonna say that.
listen to protect myself.
Protecting yourself at your home. At your home.
I was giving it back.
So you say.
Huh?
So you say. When we talk to Lil D, what you think he gonna say?
What you talking to you about it?
This gun, his gun.
What's that?
What about it?
What you mean, what you gonna say about it?
I don't know what he gonna say. What is he gonna say?
Well, you can't say, I don't know what's going on.
I hope not. I hope this gun don't come back, because then you got another problem.
So when they don't come back, y'all let me go?
No. They don't work like that. What you think is that, like, it's just you say one word, we just pull a button, you walk.
I'm just thinking, I'm thinking if I get y'all would.
In the long term, yes. Right now, overnight, next week, no, it ain't gonna be that quick.
Well, y'all just couldn't just, man, that's what they try to treat me, man. Y'all,
We ain't tricked you. We didn't. We did not trick you at all. How?
God, I thought y'all were gonna help me.
You thought you was gonna walk out of here today.
I knew I was gonna help.
What did you think?
Huh?
What did you think?
I thought y'all was gonna help me, man. I thought y'all was just gonna.
Long term, yes. You won't instant. You grew up in the microwave age, where you want to hit the button 2 minutes and shit done. It don't work like that. You just told me a pad full of stuff, right?
Man, I can tell y'all everything y'all want to know. Y'all just ain't asking me. Y'all can't just. But I just can't think.
Start with the shoes. Who did what shoes?
What shootings? I say every shoe right now, but at the end of the day, y'all can go tell me now. We just gotta verify that it's true. I don't have no reason to make that up a lie.
But listen to this. If you wasn't, were you there for these shootings? Or D told you?
Nah.
You see what I'm
They
saying?
talk about it.
I feel you on that. But that's rule number 1, verify information. They could be telling you a falsehood and you're telling the same falsehood. That's just like me telling you, yo, dog, hey, I just went with Beyonce. And then you go tell David, yeah, Dennis went with Beyonce. And then Gator tell Thorpe, he went with Beyonce. Just because everybody's saying it doesn't make it true.
So what make you believe me then? What I need to say? What I need to
What claim is it? What a gun that was used at? Who else could verify what you're saying? You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
So the cut is never killed and you want to know the name of it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna explain to you how it was. So we had a cut it.
Right? You told us that.
He had a meaning to rent cut it.
Who is Amina?
I think it's what he remember. But is she gonna help me though?
Yes.
She's my long one.
Be right back, dear brother.
All right, we're going to move it to 407-23. God bless you.
Question.
So Amina rented the Camaro on a Corvette. You know her phone number? You know Thug's phone number? How you get in touch with him? You should, bro.
Man. This shit suffering, man. This shit make me suffer. I'm suffering for shit I ain't doing, man. I mean, I'm asking for help, man.
Well, you asked for help after the fact, though. After you did some shit. Did we put this gun on you?
No, I didn't. I did.
Did we put these people property in your house? Did we put a gun in your house? You want us to go get your girl? You want us to show us who it is?
No.
So how do you want us to play?
I just asked you, man. I just want to help, man. I mean, this not heavy if I'm being jail, sitting in jail, no bond, no anything.
It is heavy.
I know it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Because you safe.
People down safe, man. Jail ain't safe. That's discretion, man. My head hurt. Keep thinking, man, I gotta go there.
Sure it is.
Shit, my baby birthday coming up next week. Man, I can't go like that. I can't do that. I got shit in
How you gonna bond out anyway?
What you mean?
You said you ain't got no money, huh?
I know.
How you gonna buy that?
I got a couple cars after my family.
Who?
I got family. I got
Call
family.
Bulla.
Huh?
Call Bulla.
So wait, the nigga ain't give me that job him count.
He said he'll get it back to you once you get out.
That nigga lied. He told me he got me a lawyer.
He did?
Nah.
Why didn't he get you a lawyer?
I bought one of my own. I paid one with the money I had. All this saying, I give y'all all the information to y'all. Hey, y'all keep
You
trying
feel like we're not helping you. Give it time. That's all I'm asking. Can you give us time?
y'all trying to do a game.
You not in the game?
No. I'm not. I'm honestly not.
No.
No more.
You ain't blood.
No more. No.
So if I show you something to prove you otherwise, you're what?
I'm not a blood.
What are
I don't
you?
have a check.
What are you?
I'm just me. The only thing
Since when?
shit just always happened. Like, before it happened, I wasn't the blood no more. Yeah, I wasn't. So I don't never put that blood shit up like, man, why? Nah, man.
Blood to your blood.
And I don't remember, Lil D, same shit thug again. I told
Which
you.
Lil G? Dominion or
Yeah.
Quindarius?
The one Cleveland ain't a blood.
Yeah. What is he?
He just, Lil D Cleveland.
He don't claim that?
Huh?
He don't claim that? What's the relationship between him and Monton?
Who?
Him and Monton. Why you always up on the Monton? They gave him?
Stopping at 4:10:58. Resuming at 4:13:15.
Find a stolen gun, y'all still tell it to him, you just tell him it's dirty or something?
Nah, he buy whatever. He buy a stolen gun, legit gun. If I call him right now, still I got guns still here back. Man, buy everything.
Just because he got it. What does Birdman have to do with all this?
Birdman, quiet.
He don't tell him to calm down?
Man, I'm on it. And Birdman, nah, he don't want to talk to friend.
He don't know y'all like that.
He won't be right there. He talk to me a lot, but it don't be about that. It's just,
Small talk.
yeah, what the hell is this nigga talking about?
Does he get it?
It sounds like it.
You think so?
I don't think he get it. I don't know.
So with all the stuff with Nut, what was his reaction to it?
Comedian, I'm trying to pay them to keep quiet.
Play who to keep quiet?
Damn.
Who was that?
Black folks.
Oh, let's go about that business.
Yeah.
Here, take this, shut the hell up, leave it alone.
I think it was 200,000.
Play off.
I heard it like my own ears.
Who he supposed to pay it to?
Fly.
Who's Fly?
The man who owned the TIG. You're not trying to figure it out. Any kind of way y'all can get it. Man.
Moody, look at me, dog.
I know what you been saying.
Look at me.
I know.
Honestly, I want to look you in your eyes when I say this.
I know you can't do that.
No, that's not what I said. Listen to what I'm saying. You gotta listen to that. Give us time, man. If anybody, if she ain't proved to you by now that she mean what she say, what else can she do? That's the first person you call as soon as you get jammed up. No matter what. Like, she your mom or something.
Yeah, but guess what she said now? Like, she can't help me get out of jail now.
What you mean? We put on the one that got the warrant. We can't just let you go.
I know that, but I'm saying it ain't no way y'all can go talk to the judge and tell her give me a bond hospital police.
We gonna continue to talk to the judge, the DA, and all of the above.
If you go explain to them like, okay, I just got out with a gun. They gave me a bond, they let down the hospital. We supposed to believe it. I go with them tomorrow, bro. And I see right there, I had a wine room, a video camera.
Pausing at 4:16:11. Resuming at 4:16:20.
Whatever it takes, whatever, man. I hate jail. I promise you, God, man.
Because you can't, you want to just be out.
I was gonna take these niggas guns and bring to y'all myself. I would set them up myself. I would do whatever it takes. I will, man. I will. I would do whatever it takes. I don't want to go to jail, period. I don't care about none of that. Keeping with the idea of helping. Remember when I asked you about the house? Remember when I asked you about the house? The police. I want to ask you a couple questions. Just a couple questions. They gotta make sure he ain't on no fuck shit as well. Okay. This the police. I ain't never heard of it. Meaning they police officers, they police the police officers. Like they make sure they're not the police. They make sure we doing what we doing right. Okay, so they want to ask you a couple questions. Do you know her last name? Nah, but when you go on through a page, I don't know what Instagram, but your mouth. I can tell you whatever, man. I can tell you from every show, from houses, who did it, and I don't know how I really said the car. I just want y'all to help me. Just help me, brother. I'm not helping you out of jail. We gotta get past this to get to that. Straight up, I tell you, man, it was help, man. I don't give a fuck no more, man. I just want to be in jail. Alright, hold on.
Stopping at 4:18:03. Resuming at 4:26:15.
What's your date of birth, man?
July 25th, 1991.
So what's your affiliation?
I used to be with Dorothy. Then
John Burchell?
I'm from Canada.
Okay.
That's what I think was.
What, 30?
I was there with 30. We just be out there, They got them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Trembling, but they were like, I ain't got down with the blood game. But the people who I was with was a snitch, they snitching. So everybody who was with them, they got kicked out. And I just stayed out there. I ain't never get back down.
Stopping at 427.05.
Birds of the feather flock together. This nigga got the nerve to be saying somebody snitch.
Resuming at 428.16.
Chill, huh? I got it. Just start hanging with him. I mean, start putting names in the song and stuff. Like, oh man, then we start hanging a lot. Start taking the places and stuff. I let a person know I appreciate everything you doing for me. Like, ain't no problem. That's how I start hanging. What the yeah? Oh, he got a studio on Metro Pilot. It's another studio, DJ Drum studio right downtown by the Skeleto. It's right on Marietta and North. He got another studio right down Bed Street. And he got a studio on Northside Drive called Dark. It's down like hours to a Highway Road.
Stopping at 429.08.